Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. London Mines and Money Resourcing tomorrow. And now we want to talk to Catalin Kilofliski, who is the CEO of Canagold Resources. Welcome, Catalin. Long time no see.
Jochen, great to see you. Happy to see you, actually.
Yeah, thank you very much. Me
Yeah,
too. It was
yeah.
really several years now. We didn't meet us before the Corona stuff, but glad we are here in London and you are with Canagold now.
Yeah.
So the company is well known, of course.
Yeah.
And I saw you are developing forward Polaris, new Polaris, right?
It's
So
about
what's
time.
going on?
It's about time. It only took us 30 years to get to this point. So, the project has been around for a long time and lots of money invested. It's still the highest grade undeveloped gold project in Western Canada. But thanks to the support of a large shareholder group, which is Sun Valley Investments, which now owns 43% of the company and the project now it's on the path to feasibility and permitting. So everything has changed with the company, both from a shareholder base and also management base. We have a complete new board, a whole new management team, and the project, as I mentioned, is making great advances through feasibility and permitting.
Okay, super. So how's the permitting going? I think you started this year in March, right?
Yes, we started in March this year. It's roughly a 3-year, saga, I guess.
3 years, wow.
3 years,
That's a long time.
It is, but let's be realistic. That's roughly how long it will take. But it's really good. The BC government, and this is really refreshing to see, it's really changed for the better. We're seeing great support from the BC Environmental Assessment Office. They're very professional, very quickly make decisions. We have regular meetings with them, so we are quite impressed, to be honest with you. Actually, Minister Osborne, which is the mining minister, has asked to meet with us a couple of weeks ago. I'm meeting actually with her later today. So lots of support from the BC government, which is great to see. The second part, which is I think the critical part, is the support from the First Nation and the efforts that go into that. And this is really something we take very serious. We're very proud of the relation we build with the First Nation group. And really this is a key part of all the efforts. Everything we do, it's in partnership and with the consent of First Nation, which is really great because really allows us to create a true partnership. And my view is to create legacies that stay in the community and are there even after the mine is closed down the road.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
No, otherwise I think it's not working.
Absolutely.
To be honest, you always have to take everybody
absolutely
into
it has
the
to be a
right?
win-win
situation. Absolutely.
Exactly.
No, that's right. I saw also you did a PEA. I think it was May 2020, if I'm correct. Yeah. So can you elaborate a bit on the numbers and what are next steps? Because the permitting is one thing, but I can imagine that you are working maybe on a pre-feas already or do the work for that.
Yeah, no, actually we are working actual feasibility. It's a bankable feasibility we are doing, and we are able to move there because of the money and the work done in the past. So we're moving straight into the fees. And look, the PA numbers, the PAs are called PA for a reason because they are very preliminary in nature, right? So the way I look at it, and the way I think any investor should look at it, at things, in today's gold environment, what's an attractive project? Where do you have to be to have a chance to build a project, right? And really, the way it stands right now, in my view, if you can get to 1,000 to 1,100 through all-in sustaining cost, and this is, based on the inflation and things that really went up in the last years here, you have a great project. Do we have a chance to get there? I'm very confident we will. And, this is like kind of the target that we have in the economics we are targeting, roughly about 1,100 all-in sustaining costs, a capital cost to build a project, maybe somewhere around about 200 million Canadian dollars. A 10-year mine life with roughly, call it 100,000 ounces of gold a year. And with those numbers, we should have a very attractive project. So I say discard the PA, look at today's numbers, look at today's market, and any project, not only us, any project you look at, what's happening today. Because the PA numbers many years ago, things have fundamentally changed since.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, just interviewed Florian Grummes, for example, the technical guy.
Absolutely. I love him.
And he said tomorrow, end of November, we need to close above the 2,000,
Yeah.
and then we are ready to 2,500.
I agree.
mean, I love to see that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Which would be good for your industry, also for
Absolutely.
for companies who are in the development for
Yeah.
new gold mines, right?
Absolutely.
And that is great. So
Yeah.
2024 is in front of us. What's the game plan for next year?
2024 is really execution, and it's been also 2023 for us. Get things done, right? And really, hopefully, completion of the feasibility study, which is different because, due to the fact that we have now basically a gold producer who owns 43% of the company, we take a different approach on the feasibility. We want to build a profitable mine, so we're really doing a great job hustling engineers and turning everything upside down and inside out and finding ways to have a project that makes money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So that's really 2024 for us, completing the work on that and have a good visibility on permitting.
Okay. Are you financed for next year?
Yes.
How much cash is in the bank?
So look, that's a very good question. Luckily, we are fortunate to not have to worry about money. And not many juniors can say that.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
There is a reason for it. It's because our largest shareholder basically provided a financing commitment to us, right? So if you look back, in December we done a large $10 million, close to $10 million financing. We've done it through a rights offering, just to be fair to existing shareholders. And surprisingly, about 2/3 of the people actually participated in that. The next financing was done again through Sun Valley and another new investor. And we don't really need a lot more money to get through the end here. Meaning to a production decision. And Sun Valley, is cash flowing from their existing mine. So really, I don't need to worry to raise more money.
That is
for
good.
now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
It's always good not to worry about,
exactly.
but don't waste it.
Exactly, and exactly right. And putting money to good use. But eventually we have to build a project, and we are entertaining discussions with project financing groups and things like that already.
Yeah, super. Is it, by the way, is it gold only or?
It's gold only.
Gold only. Okay,
Yeah.
super. You said already 10-year mine life, which is great for the start. I
Right.
think 100,000 ounce production is also great.
Right.
Where do you see room for future exploration, meaning for future enlargement of
Yeah.
the mine life?
So look, very good question, because this type of deposits, they're actually open at depth and they continue very deep. We are only going to be mining to about 500 to 600 meters deep right now. But those type of deposits could go up to 2 kilometers. And we do have some historical holes that hit deeper. The challenge is, they are very expensive to drill from surface right now and impractical.
Yeah.
So where can we aim to grow the resource for? There's a very likely possibility the mine life could double from 10 to 20 years, from 1 million to 2 million. Again, it's to be determined once you're underground, then you can easily drill for more, right? For us right now, it's very simple. Can we make money, and how much money can we make at 1.1 million ounces? And I think, we'll demonstrate that hopefully next year, that it's still looking good. And there is a real potential, for the project to go beyond that, like they all do this type of deposits.
Fantastic. So for a production decision, also with the permitting, we can say you need probably another 2 years, maybe,
Correct.
right?
You're absolutely correct, Johan. It's basically, if you say 3 years from 2023, that gets you to late 2025, when hopefully permitting is completed and you're ready to make a production decision.
Super. And then how long would it take, given the fact you are financed, everything is good, how long will it take until you could really go in production?
Yeah, it's really a 12 to 18 months construction to ramp up. And again, it's not long. Why? Because it's a relatively small project. It's 1,000 ton a day.
That's not so large.
It's not so large. So you can move fairly quickly through building that project.
Okay, so like 2027, we can hopefully see you pouring gold?
Hopefully. And again, it may seem like a really long time, but just remind you how quickly time flies.
That's right. Definitely. And by then we are $3,000 gold.
Hopefully.
We will see.
Very likely.
Super. Catalin, all
Great.
the best. Thank you very much for that. And we keep fingers crossed, because the project looks really good, and I think you have the right support.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Super.
Jochen.
Thank you very
Great.
much, Catalin.
Yeah.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Catalin Kilofliski, the CEO of Canagold Resources, and you heard it. Strong shareholders. Sun Valley is backing them completely. 43% they are holding, and also some other large shareholders, so over 50%, are really in safe hands. And also they have the money to do and to execute. As Catalin said, 2023's execution, next year's execution, that's exactly what we want to see, and it will be a real high-grade gold mine. So check it out. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from London.